Today is a very special day because I am driving a Porsche Carrera 4S. No idea how this has happened at all. I really have to thank the very generous owner for offering the car to me to be able to do this review. Please join me as I review a Porsche 911. This is a 992.1 Porsche Carrera 4S, wrapped in British Racing Green. Visibility out the front is amazing. You can see so easily out the front. Depending on where the passenger seat is positioned, you can't really see out that way, which is annoying. But there is a little quarter panel over there that you can actually do your head check. Mirrors are easy to use. You can very easily tell where the edge of the car is. The rear view camera on this is not really that great, but at least it's super wide, so you will see what you're gonna hit, but you probably are not going to hit it. The suspension is very comfortable for a sporty car. It handles its weight really well. It doesn't jiggle and bounce around after you've hit the bump. It dampens pretty quickly. You can easily do hundreds of kilometers in this car. No problem. And the other thing is that it really makes normal speeds like 60k an hour feel like you're going 40. Steering is still like nicely weighted even at slow speeds, and it actually still maintains that weight the faster you go through a corner, over bumps. You can still feel what's happening under the car even though it is an electric power steering system. And I know all the die-hard Porsche fans, when it all changed over, went like, oh my god, the end of the freaking world. Guys, it's not that bad. I am going to compare almost every car I drive now to my MX-5. It's my yardstick. The MX-5 is better. It's a bit more beefier. You have to be a bit more intentional of how you turn it in. The feeling from the brake pedal, the MX-5 is as good as this. Brakes are very powerful. Porsches are always known to stop really well. Throttle pedal in this, it's a bit more weighty, which is good because you have way more power going to the back. I'm in 6th gear now. I'm just driving in normal mode. What if I go to Sport Plus? Ooh, instantly into 3rd gear. Let's go to 2nd gear. Sheesh! Woo! So in Sport Plus, you can feel the suspension gets a bit firmer. Throttle response is a little bit faster. It holds the gears a bit longer. It keeps it at a high rev range nearer the torque band. Shit. This should not be freaking legal. Woo! I was recently in a Model 3 in ludicrous mode, or whatever you call it. And that thing punched off the line from zero like nothing I've ever experienced, right? It gives you a huge surge of adrenaline. But this is so different. This is slower. This is definitely slower, like in terms of the kick and the punch. But it's just so much more engaging with that flat 6 behind you just revving out. The gear shifts being aggressively like put in. And the Beetle speed just keeps going and going. Oh my gosh. For the normal person, like I've never driven a 720S, a 458 or those sort of cars. The only gripe I have is that this thing is so fast. The 911's always been the car to punch above its weight. It's always been the car to have the least amount of horsepower, the most amount of practicality, the best of both worlds of a performance car while still being able to be used somewhat in your daily life. It's because this car makes everything so easy. So freaking easy. Everything just made a little bit more undramatic. So you can push a bit harder. It just extends your capacity by so much more. If this is what a Carrera 4S feels like, what the heck does a GT3 RS feel like? Or like a Spider RS with that intake just right next to your ear. Shit. The interior I still like because it has physical buttons, so I don't have to feel and look around on a screen to try and change certain things. It does have certain functions that you have to use the touchscreen, but the touchscreen is nice and responsive. It's nice and contrasty, it's not hard to look at. I do not like the piano black. Piano black should not be on high traffic areas. Just a cup holder. Very happy with that. It's one, just one. I love this steering wheel. One of the best steering wheels from an OEM manufacturer. Size is great. It's easy to hold. The diameter is just right. It's still simple enough. It's not riddled with a bunch of buttons. That drive mode toggle is cool. It's a 3-spoke. The airbag module is very small, so it doesn't look very chunky like some of the old Mercedes and BMW steering wheels where it's just one big block and rectangle. I hate those. I like the shifter as well. Still like a lever. I thought because of how small it is, it'll be a bit hard to get used to getting into gear, but no, it's pretty easy. Outermost dials on this dash are useless. With my steering wheel in my position, I cannot use those two dials at all. Normal adults can't really fit in the back. I've had friends fit in the back, but they had to like sit like that, and they're not super tall as well. Good enough to fit the kids in the back, drop them to school if your kid is like under 11 years old or 12 years old or something. With a car like this, you might feel intimidated when you get in, but I have not had any of that because everything's just so normal until you learn that you have a really, really powerful engine in the back. And I mean the back. 911s all have their engine behind the rear wheel. All that weight hanging in the back is pushing the rear wheel down. That just allows them to have a little bit more grip in the rear. But it also changes how the car handles. It can feel a bit understeery on the exit of corners. Coming into a corner, you brake, it keeps that rear wheel planted, but you also have that weight in the back wanting to swing out. So you kind of depend on the brakes to try and rotate the car. Once you get the car pointed in the right direction, you just slam the throttle down. When the car squats, it grips up so much. You can feel it just drag itself into that line that you want. Dare I say, it might be even similar to some front-wheel drive cars, but then it also has the power to be able to overcome the rear wheels and just like oversteer. Gear shifts are amazing, magical almost. It just happens like that. PDK, gold dust. You know what I mean? And it works really well as like a normal automatic system as well. It's not overly jerky. It was a little bit slow in getting into some gears while it was almost at a standstill. But if you go fast, oh my gosh. Porsche, amazing. It's nicely trimmed, easy to drive, people can use it every day, it's decently fast, it's relatively reliable for a performance car of its class. It's well equipped, it's comfortable. And then when you want to smash it, woo! It just goes. But then when you put it into normal mode, it just quietens down. Just cruise around, you know? Yeah, I can definitely see myself owning a car like this. I have to own a car like this once in my life.